It seems like a few of you may have stumbled in here accidentally, because I'm not playing Dead by Daylight. I'm playing Star Control 2. You've never heard of it. You clicked by accident, but welcome. We're gonna play a game from 1992. Before the PS2 was even a twinkle in your daddy's balls, Star Control 2 hit DOS. 2 years later, released on CD-ROM for the 3DO. It's mad old. However, in 2002, Toys for Bob, who you may recognize from a small game called, like, Skylanders or something? The people behind Star Control 2 released it open source, and some people took that, ran with it, released a free updated version called Urquan Masters that you can play easily on any computer. It's the best. You guys should check it out. That's actually what we're playing this evening. Spyro, yeah, that too. There she is, and ain't she a beauty? Here we go. I don't know exactly what sound settings to use for this. Let me know if I still sound good relative to the game and whatnot. What is it about? I will get into it. I will try to do a short recap before we continue our adventure. Star Wars or something? Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth waiting for more people before we dive into the what happened last time. For those few of you who haven't seen the VOD of our previous adventures. In fact, the game's even listed on Twitch. The Twitch listing is pretty extensive. And this game, while it is kind of old, is not that obscure actually. It very frequently crops up on like lists of the best games ever. This is a cute little menu here to choose what we want to do. Our game is currently paused. So what you're looking at is our little solar system view. That's the planet Earth there in the middle. The planet Earth has been encased in a slave shield. What happened is that 20 years before the current date, as you can see the date is there, August 12th, 2155. 20 years ago, the Earth lost a war against an alien race called the Urquan. And we, Captain McLean over here, weren't there. We were stranded on a planet called Unzervalt doing scientific research, so we missed the war. What we found on the planet Unzervalt was an ancient alien spaceship factory, which created the USS Yep here, which is a spaceship built on extremely advanced ancient alien technology. And once that was done, we flew back to Earth, and what we found was that the Earth was encased in a slave shield. And the Urquan had set up this space station in orbit. So, in orbit,
I hope the battle fares well, Captain.
Is our good friend Starbase Commander Hayes, who has decided to help us to go rogue and to put the resources of the Urquan space station at our disposal as we try to figure out what happened 20 years ago, and as we try to put together a new coalition of alien allies to take the fight back to the Urquan and free Earth. That's the gist of it. What's happening on a more detailed level at the moment? Well, we're talking to a bunch of different races, and this game has just the best alien races. Like, you think that like Mass Effect is a cool game where you go around and meet a bunch of cool races and like fight some big bad aliens? Forget it. Mass Effect has nothing on this. I'm just putting it out there. Mass Effect, come at me. Star Control 2 squad for life. I mean, the Citadel doesn't have an awesome dance track, does it? It would be better if it did. Citadel's super fucking boring. Song's dope, right, Drawing?
Blow up an Urquan for me, Captain.
We'll do. So, what I was trying to do last time was go out and find a race called the Zokfot Pick. Because they sent an emissary out to meet us, because they were looking for help. Because they have found themselves right in the middle of an alien battlefield, with the Urquan fighting somebody, and the poor Zokfot's colonies just keep getting destroyed. So the last thing I did last stream was to try to fly out there and help them out. Only we're still pretty early in the game. Our ship is pretty weak, our fleet is pretty small, and we were just no match for Urquan dreadnoughts. So I think I'm going to do something different this time. We're going to head out, but we're going to try to get some new allies first, before we tackle the Urquan. So there's a very cute star map here, which shows you where the various alien races are and like how much territory they currently control. Now, I've only run into 3. The Ilrath, who are murderous giant spiders. The Spathi, who are cowardly space mollusks. And the Zokfot Pick, who are 3 different kinds of like little weak plant creatures who have banded together to form like a little alien alliance. They're super weak, but they're quite nice. They're the ones currently getting their asses kicked. But we're not going to fly out there because it's too scary. Now, this is the kind of game that doesn't come with like a quest log or anything like that. When aliens mention other alien races and locations and stuff, you're supposed to write that down. You know, put that down in your copybook now, so that you can remember and check it out later. So I have here my trusty notebook full of notes and leads. And one of them that I really wanted to follow up on was, shit. I probably should have written this in a more organized manner. The Jiklas constellation is where the Ilrath are preying on a species called the Pkunk. So we're gonna go say hi. Buddhist. Where is Jiklas? Volantis? Mizar? Kale? Kruger? Jiklas. There we go. These are the Jiklas star. Well, there's only one here. Theta Jiklas. Oh, Alpha Jiklas. Okay, so here we go. So let's cruise on down that way. It's not far, and maybe we'll run into the Pkunk. Ship is slow as balls. Did DVD receive a graphical update? How do you guys feel about the actual graphical update that DVD's been getting over the last, like, whatever it is, year and a half, 2 years now? Miss your old maps? Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same, actually. I think I really like the hospital update. And that's about it. The rest, I just miss the old ones. Oh, that's not true. I like New Asylum a lot. When Wraith is updated, I expect buff thighs. No way. The Wraith's little chicken legs are his defining feature. Map's now too busy in detail. Yeah, I think that the original art style was really onto something. It was a little bit too dark to play well. You can look at like some beta footage for like the problems that can happen when you have like Claudettes hiding in shadows and stuff. Not ideal, but hello. Other than that, I think it was a little bit more spot on. We're doing a little solar system exploration. This system, Epsilon G-Class, only has one planet, although it's purple or pink. I actually can't tell the difference between those two colors, which usually means there might be some good shit on it. We have found an Oolite world. So, this game shows you all kinds of cool scientific information about the planets that you find, and it's actually quite relevant. On the left side, the orbital period and mass don't really matter that much. But what you see in the middle there with the thermometer is the temperature on the surface, which tells you how much fire there's going to be. Second from the bottom there is atmospheric activity, which tells you how much lightning you have to dodge. And the last one is seismic activity, which actually tells you how many earthquakes will spawn. So that stuff's actually really important for trying to figure out how dangerous it will be to land on the planet. And the stuff on the right actually tells you like what kind of gravity you can expect, which alters how much fuel it takes to land and take off. So that's pretty cool shit. Let's do a mineral scan. Good stuff. It is color-coded. So like gold stuff is worth more than green stuff. This is all pretty good shit. So we're gonna take a lander down and do a little mining. Minus 126 degrees C doesn't sound like much fire. Absolutely correct. There's a fair amount of lightning and earthquake activity, unfortunately, but we should be okay. Ow. It kind of makes a like a Minecraft or Roblox oof sound when you get hit, which is kind of cool. Is this the OG No Man's Sky? I am positive that the dreamers over on No Man's Sky have played either this or the other games like this that aren't quite as good, like Starflight 2 or Mass Effect. My man Divine Confetti knows what's up. Yeah, the lightning is bullshit. That was pretty good. Moving along. Alright, who are these aliens? I hope it's the Pakunk. No, it's a Slilandro probe. So, this is a fun little bit. This is some hard sci-fi shit here, actually. We keep running into these probes, and the probes first tell us that they come in peace, and they're just here to learn about other races. And then they say, hold on, our number one priority is to replicate. We're going to have to break you down into your components and collect you now, which is quite bad.
We are not hostile and seek to establish friendly relations with your species.
We reach out, our appendage in friendship. What is your response?
Mission description follows. Traverse space recording data. Seek materials for replication. Replicate to expand scope of mission. Contact life forms in peaceful manner. After 10 replications, return to point of origin. End of mission description. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Freelancer? Nostrum, that's a good one. You probably won't like it as much, but to me, Freelancer was just like the more recent version of that very same team's earlier game called Wing Commander Privateer, which will always live in my heart as one of my all-time favorite games that I really badly want to remake. So, unfortunately, the Probe is like a really, really, really weird ship to fight. I just created a free flow right into a planet. That's really bad. The Probe is a very difficult ship to fight. It moves in very bizarre ways.
Nurse. Flashlight. We got it, baby. Isn't it sick?
Sweet hot cross buns of mercy, 43 months. How is the new job going?
Hey! Thank you for that. You know, that really is quite long. Actually, the new job's going fantastically. I'm sad that it may be a long time until I can really talk about it. Really? Damn. So yeah, the Spathy here has backwards utilized tracking torpedoes, also known as the BUTT, B-U-T-T, backward utilized. Anyway, but they're kind of slow. They do track, which is good, but they're slow. It's gonna be quite hard to hit this guy. Now, oh fuck, planet. I really don't want to let FIFO die. I've only hit this guy once. See, they can just turn on a dime like that. It's bullshit. So far, he is kicking my ass. So the Spathy does have. So every ship has two weapons. They have a primary and a secondary weapon. So the Spathy's backwards utilized tracking torpedo here is the main thing, but he does also have a bit of a little gun with a longer range that I think I'm going to have to use as my main approach here. Would mainly be a glorified tech simulator. No, for 1992, this game looks and plays really good. I missed. I missed again. Things are not looking good for FIFO. 97? No, the first version of Star Control 2 came out in 92. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. One more hit will do him in. This game shouldn't cost you anything. You can get it for free. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, well, luckily FIFO survived, so that's good. Now, who's this other alien coming up at me? It's on Steam? Yeah, don't buy it on Steam. Look up Urquan Masters. Oh, it's the Pakunk.
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Pakunk. Pakunk we are. Seekers of the deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions. Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes up into our minds. Who are you and what do you want?
We are friendly beings. They will seek to establish friendly relations with your species.
Although we the Conk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance, we do recognize that some of the souls in this universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees.
The Urquan Masters, version 8.
Have lived
Yes.
38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Seek those wild birds at our homeworld, at Gamma Kruger 1. They have all the answers.
Alright, we have a target.
See the wise ones at our homeworld, Captain. Go to Gamma Kruger for your
There's no need to pirate this
answers.
game, it's free! Toys for Bob released the source code.
Ah, vague omens and mysterious portents, tangled webs of fate, intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happenstance. News, actually there is some news. It just so happens that it has come to our attention that Dogar and Kazon, the two gods of the Ilrath, may actually be a hoax.
Oh shit.
We don't know who this hoax would have been perpetrated by, but it seems someone has used these fictitious gods to send the Ilrath down on us.
Did he just say Tortuga? Let's use the very advanced scrolling conversation meter. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. To find out what it is he said. Not Tortuga. Go Dogar and Kazon. Duty calls. I must go now.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
So these weird and friendly bird people are good potential allies, but they are currently having their asses kicked, as you can see, by this giant purple circle here. This is the Ilrath. Absolutely dominating these tiny little Pakunk in the corner here. Just plain wrecking them. So we're going to Gamma Kruger 1. Where is that? Gamma Kruger. We need a faster ship. Next thing I buy. Better engines. Alright, we have a whole lot of Pakunk here. And I'm not paying $300 US for Photoshop Pirate.
Do not be
The
frightened.
best kind.
We are powerful creatures, yes. But we could not hurt you any more than we could squish the helpless pootworm. We love the pootworm. We are one with the pootworm. We are one with you. Of course you realize this means you are one with the pootworm. Rejoice! To be one with the pootworm is to be alive! And why not be alive? Is that not what living is for?
Pootworm.
Although we the Conk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance,
Yeah.
we do so. Yes,
All these rank and file Pakunk are going to tell us the same thing. But luckily we are already at their home system. The first planet there is their homeworld. We're going to go there and talk to their elders. But before we do that, we're going to mine the shit out of their... Oh yeah, look at this. A radioactive world. Radioactive is the second best kind of mineral. So we're going to loot the shit out of their home system before I go talk to their elders. Yeah, give me the good stuff. The reason why I'm taking off, you can take a look at the bottom right, is a cute little UI of my lander, and that red bar on the left side, that's like my carrying capacity on one lander. So every time that fills up, I gotta head back up. The reason why that matters is that every time I land, it costs a certain amount of fuel. And of course there are upgrades that'll let you carry more in one shot and save fuel. Alright, stole all the radioactives. Very good. I don't want to talk. Go away.
Greetings and very apropos for this public oneness. Wayfarers on the river.
This is actually a different intro.
Students of the mystical dimensions. Purveyors of blissful love. Bird-like manifestations of glorious light energies from the astral plane. How about yourselves?
We are Seekers of Truth.
Well, we are quite sure now that Dougal and Kazon are a hoax.
Oh shit.
Aside from never having seen them on the full astral plane where most gods like to hang out, we also recently went back and listened carefully to a recording of one of their broadcasts, which was sent to the ILRAF on Hyperwave Channel 44.
God broadcasts on Channel 44.
Giggling at the end of the message. Someone out there is playing some kind of joke on the ILRAF. Or is it a joke on us? We're not quite sure. But what with all the vaporized planets and total carnage, it may be a while before we can look back and fully appreciate the humor.
Oh man. It's like when your friend who never gets mad is clearly very upset about something, and they're really weird and awkward about it.
Although we the Conk have no rank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, let's go straight to planet number 1, the home world. Look kind of shifty there at the end. Wait, let's loot their moon first. Are we back in our solar system? No, this is the home system of the Pakunk species in Gamma Kruger. I believe these are common elements and probably not worth very much. Let's see. I think there's a couple of radioactives tucked in there. Yeah, astatine is good, bromine is bad. So we got the two radioactive. Heaven forbid somebody with even a little bit of color blindness try to play this and try to figure out what the difference is between the bright red and like the bright orange minerals. Only want iridescent? Yes. Here they are, a bajillion Pakunk.
What? A spirit voice rings within my soul. It tells me that I must give you something. Something to aid you on your noble quest.
Yes.
What, spirit? What must we give this young human? Mineral resources?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Important secret?
Yes.
No. Starship?
Yes.
No.
Then
what is the spirit? Spit it out. What? That thing? Are you sure? Okay, here you go, Captain. Take this clear spindle. It is an ancient and powerful device.
Thanks.
Built by the precursors hundreds of thousands of years ago. What does it do, you ask? I haven't the slightest idea. Auspicious portents and serendipitous omens have foretold your arrival. Welcome, alien guests, to the home of the gentle and playful Pakunk. Children of the cosmic light. Hobgoblins of joy. Seekers of spiritual
Hobgoblins
truth.
of joy?
I never need stuff like that.
Avast! No, we're not going the pirate route. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I am Captain McLean, in command of the USS Yep.
Yes, we know all that. We are not known throughout the galactic sector as powerful psychics for nothing. Of course, we already know the answer to this next question too, but we enjoy conversation. Why have you come here?
We are on a 5-year mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go. I have come to ask you for your help in the fight against the Urquan.
The fight, always the fight. We the Kunk are yin and you are yang. I suppose the problem is that the Urquan are a little more yang than you are.
Oh shit.
Well, be that as it may, we are sympathetic to your concerns. We were not always the mystical, aloof, and yet caring, enlightened beings that we are now. If need be, we can still kick some serious butt. Let us unite and form an alliance.
That was
We
easy.
will provide you with all of the crew, ships, and resources you desire.
Nice,
we
easy.
Will give you... Wait! I sense that you are offended by our crass material offer.
No.
Yes, I am ashamed.
No.
Any warmongering species could offer this.
Oh.
We are the Kunk, children of the stellar breeze. We shall give you what all others could not.
Thanks, Satan. I'm
The
gonna get some water
great
after this.
gift. We shall give you our love.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, you are speechless. Do not talk now. I can feel the energy connecting us. Let us part while the silence remains. Farewell. But wait, before we go, as a small token of our love, not as a material gift, mind you, we give you 4 of our meager ships.
Well, that's not that
Very
bad.
rude. Good luck.
4 ships is still pretty sweet. Okay, but wait, there's still... Okay.
Whoop-de-dee and Charlie-Bazoo! What a good day I am having! First, my nestmate surprises me with extra fat and spicy grubs for early meal. Then I am complimented on my fine display of ceremonial tongues. To top it off, I encounter the human friend, loved by all the Kunk. Can things get any better?
I like this guy. What's news?
Ah, vague omens and mysterious portents, tangled webs of fate, intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happenstance. News, actually that...
I hope this is new news.
It just so happens that it has come to our attention that...
Yeah, wait, no, we've heard that one before. I seem to be having a little trouble defeating the Urquan hierarchy. Do you have any helpful advice for me?
Well, not advice exactly, but I can offer you plenty of moral support. Also, I can tell you about another dream. Yes, perhaps I will tell you about my dream.
Yeah, I
In
love
this
dreams.
dream, there was a small creature, fragile and weak. Above it loomed a much larger creature, dark and foreboding. The large creature was preparing to take the smaller one into its slavering jaws, when the little one looked up and said, "Hold, why do you do this? What you are doing is wrong." This made the large creature pause, while it pondered the question. Then I woke up, and I'm not sure if the little creature got eaten or not. Come to think of it, it really wasn't much of a dream. I would have much preferred Ocky Birdie's dream. Anyway, just thought I would tell you about that.
My dream sucked. I would have much preferred Aki Birdie's dream. So, you might think that's just some weird random fluff, but no. Actually, what just happened is we picked up a very important piece of information that will come in handy later, and no, I am not joking. I'll get some water, because I said I would, and then I'll be right back. The Potion Master, if you're still here. Yes, that's me. I am the real McLean. Is that a reference to the Traveler Potion Maker video? Or am I reading too much into this?
Not at all. You are an open book to me. Ah, how quaint your little life is. So refreshing. Anyway, I see in your future that you will be jumping across the galaxy through dimensional doorways which are at your beck and call. This ability you shall receive from a mysterious and yet somehow I sense lovable alien race called the Arilu Lande, or Lalilu Arile, or Lupilu Happy Day, or something like that. Also, I sense that you will have 14 children and die at an early age.
Ah! Adios, Pakunkos.
Aye, Captain. When the crystal spheres once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
I love those guys. I wanted to stop in at their homeworld one more time.
Captain, we've been expecting you, of course. In fact, you're here because we wished you to be here. By channeling our psychic energies through a trans-dimensional flux inducer, we were able to affect the low-frequency stream of a soul particle such as yourself and direct its course. The only thing is, we can't remember why we brought you here.
Inconvenient. Suddenly, I find myself very curious about your species.
Not at all. We are, after all, a fascinating species. Of course,
Little thick
this
Florida
prevents me
man.
from talking at length. Although perhaps if you were to ask me specific questions, propriety might be better served.
What can you tell us of the history of the Pakunk?
Ah, an intelligent question. But where to begin? Surely you know that we, the Kunk, were once one and the same species as the Yehat. Yes, it's true. We were once brutal birds of prey, oblivious to the mysteries of crystal magic or the 7 dimensions of psychic beings. It was not until Weeny Winky Binky Birdie sat on the mystical egg of ice-like temperature and gave the original squawk, ruff, 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 that our transformation began. It was the squawk, ruff, 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 that triggered the harmonic oscillations that would lead us to become the enlightened aliens that we are.
These guys are a little bit weird. What about the Yehat? Are you friendly with them?
That depends on how you define friendly. We love our Yehat brethren, whereas they open fire on our vessels on sight. Fortunately, our psychic abilities allow us to sense the deep, abiding love, and yes, even shyness in our Yehat brothers and sisters. How we must have hurt them when we left so long ago. Soon, though, it will be time for the loving reunion, as our destiny is fulfilled, and we are once again reunited as one people.
We haven't met the Yehat yet, and you guys are going to flip when you hear what they sound like. What interesting things can you tell us about your culture?
Just off the top of my beak, I suppose I would say that our culture could be defined as the ultimate unification, or oneness, if you will, of the extra-dimensional convergent chakra being energies to form a togetherness self, which both is and is not a culmination of the now essence.
Do you refer to the now essence as an extension of the cosmic whole, or as a subset of the totality of oneness?
An excellent question. The answer is in itself an answer containing the explanation you seek, and more. Let me say, the revelation includes the mysteries of pyramid power, which is merely a subset of the greater and more general pointy power. UFOs and FOs are significant, but their role should not be overplayed.
Man.
I'm sorry, but I can be no more specific than that.
Is it true you can really see into the future?
Yes, it's a wait. A vision comes upon me. A shining light. A crack in the egg. A swirling vortex. A tunnel. I see my past lives. Your past lives. More shining light. Ah, there it is now the future. It's coming in clearer. Yes, I see tears. Tears of joy. They are coming from our Yehud brothers and sisters who welcome us back to the nest. Wings outstretched, beaks stuffed with grubs. Soon we shall return. Soon.
So that's definitely going to be a quest of some kind.
Yes, you are right. I should be careful not to overwhelm you with my psychic intensities. Perhaps we could talk about something less overwhelming, albeit less interesting.
Would you mind if I asked you a few things about the Ilrath?
Why should we mind? We bear the spidery creatures no ill will.
I don't believe that.
Without darkness, there is no light. Without death, there is no birth. And thanks to the Ilrath, there's lots of birth.
This is just my impression, but they seem rather hostile. Why is that?
We have delved most deeply into the dark and gritty heart of the Ilrath. And what do you suppose we found there? Well, we found a torpid, vile, malign, odious, spiteful spirit. Right, no surprises there. What did surprise us, though, was what we saw when we regressed into the past lives. It turns out that in their last lives, the Ilrath were all shining beings of pure light and blissful love.
Doubt.
They had reached the pinnacle of spiritual evolution and could go no further. They were perfection. And then, somehow, they got just a tiny bit better, and wham! They were all of a sudden totally evil.
They fell off the front of the scale.
Perfect, and you wrap right around to evil. That's why we become strive to be perfect, but always do little bad and annoying things to keep from ending up like the Ilrath.
When was it that they started attacking you?
Well, that's easy. It was exactly 27,000 rotations of the 7th planet in the House of Pontifam. Before the first alignment of the auspicious constellation of Bit with the heavenly body of Shamlathul, which was really only a partial alignment. I guess you would say 8 years ago.
And how are you faring in the fight against them?
We have calculated that at our present rate of attrition, we will exist only on the spiritual plane in a matter of a year or so.
Well, that's
Of
bad.
course, the physical realm does hold a certain coarse attraction, a material quaintness, if you will. We will be somewhat disappointed to have to leave it.
So yeah, they're a legitimate risk of being wiped out. So that's bad. Is there any way to stop the Ilrath?
An interesting question. The answer would be yes. If some benign and loving, yet incredibly destructive and powerful force were to simultaneously rip off all of their legs and drop their putrid egg sacs into steaming pools of molten metal, that would have the desired result of ending the conflict. But I jest. Of course, I bear the Ilrath no ill will. How could I, when I'm filled only with love?
What does the bottom half of a pecanque look like? None of us are high enough for that.
Yes, you're right. Why dwell on the heinous Ilrath when we could speak of flowers, rainbows, fairies, and crystal magic? Did you know, for example, that there is an invisible fairy spirit at this moment sitting on your head and making humorous faces at me? Ah, the mysteries of the universe. Try to understand them, but can you? No, they're mysteries. Farewell, kind human. Return soon.
Oh man. Thank you, pecanques. Alright. Well, let's loot the last planet in their solar system before we leave. And then there's something else in this galactic neighborhood that I wanted to take a peek at. They mentioned being able to basically Stargate around. Well, I know a thing or two. I have a hint that might lead us in that direction. Oh, wait, that's the planet right there. There. Oh, darn, I missed it. Oh, I got it. Yes.
Nurse. Flashlight.
Ooh! Biological
We got it,
scan
baby.
came up
Isn't that
positive.
sick?
Imhexinlate Zoobsat.
Imhexen late. What's up, my friend? 32 months. That's big game. We are back, Uncle Bob. Well, I'm glad you can make it up, Mel. It's okay if it takes a little while to get here. Ow, ow, ow. So, finding life forms is like the best. Because there is a species in this game that only deals in information. And the number one source of information is biological data from life forms. And they're pretty rare.
So, let me get this right. You start up a new job for some amazing upcoming project and a week later ABBA announced a new album. Coincidence?
The truth is out there. Damn, I'm getting killed by lightnings. Let's kill this big blob. How much data are you worth? You must be worth a lot of data. God damn! Oh wow, that was a lot of data. Nice. Yeah, I got it. We're losing a lot of people to lightning. Shit, we've already lost like 20 people. So yeah, there's a species that deals in data, and they're the ones who can give you technological upgrades. The whole Servios thing is a cover story. It's really all about ABBA. I think I'm being trolled here. I will shoot this bird. Okay, I guess they're faster than I am, so I have to go and catch them on the other side. Got him. Alright, we did it. It only cost like a third of our crew, but we successfully killed every living thing on this planet. Well, we didn't kill it, actually. We stunned them, put them in suspended animation. Now we're gonna go trade them to the Melnorme. Have I seen the new video and how they're doing mocap concert? I have not, actually. Wait, I think that's a planet up there. It can be sometimes difficult to tell what's a planet and what's just like a background star. That looks like a planet. On real note, how does it feel at a new studio? Well, I'm not there physically. The new studio is in California. It's not currently open, and I'm not moving to California. So I'm just working remote. Alright, now I took some notes. Where was that portal there? Aha. Between the Circini and Chandrasekhar star systems. Let's take a quick look at... Ah, jeez.
The stars are in auspicious alignment. They're in the correct houses, and ambient psychic energies are in balance.
Between wildfires and
All is
COVID?
well, and the
Yeah.
universe is at peace. Well, actually, 2/3 of our civilization has been decimated by the Ira. But besides that, all is well. It is good to see you again. Well,
Yeah,
we are quite sure Casey outed.
we heard that. Adios, Pecuncos.
Captain, when the crystal stairs walk more rotating to harmonic union, we shall meet again.
You gonna say this is what the rest of them look like? That's absolutely horrifying. Oh, that was really fast. I bet that's a probe. Yeah.
We wish to learn more about you. Please transmit data.
Why do you attack us? We are not hostile to your life
Behavior
form.
follows dictated priorities. Replication, data gathering, contacting alien life
See,
forms in peaceful
you may have figured it
manner.
out by now. The problem is that
Priority
replication was set as their first
behavior
priority.
dictated. Must break target into component materials.
It's just a programming error. So I now have 3 different kinds of ships I could take out to try to fight this probe. The Earth Cruiser, which is honestly just absolute garbage in this matchup. The Spath the Eluder, which is actually pretty good, although it can take a while. Or the Pekunk ship. And I think that Pekunk will get completely wrecked by the Salandro probe, because the Pekunk is very fast, but it's very short-ranged. And the stupid Salandro has just like omnidirectional lightning bullshit. So I think we're going to take out Captain Whiffy over here. Okay, we hit each other.
Energize.
I think I have to face him? And then only turn around at the last minute if I want to hit him with the butt.
Energize.
Unfortunately, he's faster. So if he turns around for whatever reason, he's not going to get hit by the tracking torpedo.
Energize.
You just got to convince the eye to be stupid. Each butt does 2 damage, so 3 butts will take him down. That's the planet. We try not to run into it. That's how you take massive damage. Damn.
Energize.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. That was really bad.
Energize.
Not good. But it is worth 550 RU, which is a lot of money. So where is the Chandrasekhar system? Is that all the way up there? It's pretty far, actually. 58 fuel. That's big. Maybe not worth. So we are gonna have to head back to Earth at some point, which is here. Maybe we should cruise down along these stars, see who we meet, before we head back to Earth. Now, I have mention of a species called the Androsynth at Eta Velpeculi. The Androsynth actually are robots that Earth built and treated badly, and eventually they fucked off and joined the Urquan to fight against Earth because we treated them badly. What can you say? So where is Velpeculi star system? I think it's in this area somewhere. Luton, Cherenkov, Sextantis, Sex, Scooty, Serpentis. No, that's not right. Mira, Velpeculi. All right, yeah, let's head up that way. Maybe we do a little bit of mining first. Let's mine Theta Jiglass. Ah, the Ilrath are here. I have not seen the Matrix trailer. Should probably do that at some point. This is like a great place to land. Hidden creepy level in the first Star Fox game. Out of this dimension zone. Never seen it, but it sounds creepy. I'm doing quite well at Cascader. I have a good good excuse to play one of my all-time favorite games and share it. That game that I think game developers would enjoy. What was it? Namco Boy? Here come the Ilrath. 4 Ilrath ships. Jesus, they're not fucking around.
What? Can I believe my sensory cluster? I sense humans. I dance with joy for our good fortune. The human dies with such agony that it cannot help but please Dogar and Kazan.
Ilbrath Vessel. State now the nature of your mission.
Ha! Puny human. You make me chitter with amusement. By the will of the mighty Dogar and Kazan, I am here to make you die, die, die.
Fucking badass, honestly. So, to face the Ilrath, what you want are long-range ships, which I have none of. Which is bad. Yet again, the Spathi, I think, would be the best bet. But my Spathi ships are both pretty damaged. So I'll take out one of these worthless Earthling cruisers and just hope that I have enough range. So they're cloaked, so the homing won't work. So I have to guess where he is. I hope that I can get him. Got him. Oh, if he gets too close, that's what happens. So that's not good. Earth Cruiser is too slow. Nice cheats, got the cloaking, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this with the Pekunk. Ah, shit. He hit the planet too.
Worm, dummy. Worm, dummy. Idiot, baby. Dummy. Stupid, dodo. Jerk. Quit. Idiot.
Yeah, this ain't Star Trek 6, Namtar.
Moron. Stupid. Wimp. Baby. Quit. Stupid.
Shit.
Wimp. Loser. Idiot. Wimp. Wimp. Twit. Jerk. Dummy. Loser.
So, the cool thing with the Pekunk is that their ships can resurrect, like what just happened with mine there.
Idiot. Twit. Loser. Idiot. Moron. Jerk.
Damn it.
Stupid, loser. Idiot. Dodo. Dummy.
Maybe I can make him hit the planet.
Dummy. Dodo.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. It looks like I have slightly more range than him.
Quit. Worm. Wimp. Idiot.
And yes, to recharge the gun, you have to insult them. Got him.
Moron.
Unfortunately, there's like 4 of them?
Stupid. Jerk. Loser. Stupid.
What's up, Shadow?
Worm. Wimp. Stupid. Moron. Baby. Loser. Baby. Moron. Loser. Dummy. Loser. Dummy. Dodo. Dummy. Dodo. Twit. Dodo. Baby. Woman. Idiot.
Shit. Yeah! Unfortunate. I don't think we have what it takes to push through 3 more of these guys. So I think I'm going to take out the mothership and try to do an emergency escape. I hope we don't get blown up before. Oh, fuck! Well, that's too bad. Back to when we were picking up life forms. Unfortunate. Sometimes you can get into some pretty brutal situations. I was being a little bit too cavalier about running into the Elrath, knowing full well I wasn't very well equipped to fight them. I didn't think there'd be fucking 4 of them, though. That's a bit much. Stupid bird. It is one of those games where if you forget to save for too long and something bad happens, it can be very tempting to quit, because it does suck replaying. Almost lost my lander there. How you doing, Shadow? Ah, fuck. Okay, it's a quiet night of old school variety. So you don't have to worry about being late. Motherfucker. Catch him on the flip side. You purchased venom-themed G Fuel that turns water black. That sounds disgusting. Why would you do that? This is a Carnage flavor bad. You bought that one too. Why do you buy G Fuel? Because you don't drink coffee. Well, okay. Fair enough.
The stars are in auspicious.
Yeah. Adios, Pecunkos.
Bye, Captain.
No sugar added. Let us instead go to Alpha Chiclas, where we will probably meet the Milnome.
We wish to learn more about
Oh yeah, right, these guys.
behavior follow.
We have to redo this fight. After which I will save, so we don't never have to redo this again. God damn it.
Energize. Energize.
Sometimes the AI just decides that it wants to fly directly into the torpedoes. We gotta get it into that mood more often. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Why is the ship farting? It's shooting butts. I'm not making that up. Officially, the name of this weapon is the Backwards Utilized Tracking Torpedo. Got him. Well done, Captain Whiffy. Save. How do you not realize? It's not just straight mirroring, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Human! I was just thinking of you. Ah, but I see you are not surprised, and why should you be? Amazing psychic occurrences are commonplace for us because I am filled with love at the sight of you. Perhaps we can converse together or just coexist for a few special moments.
What's new?
We are
I've heard this one.
now. Short when the beauty is shades of humor.
You've heard this one before. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal stairs once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Wow, there sure are a lot of aliens back there. Makes me nervous. Right, let's go right close to the sun. And do a little mining.
So, fledgling, you have returned for your spiritual
Go away,
training.
Pekunk, I just want to
You
mine.
seek to be as we Pekunk are. An admirable if somewhat naive goal. Of course, as a loving parent, I must push you from the nest. Try as you might to cling to the side, I must step on your fingers and kick you over the edge.
What the fuck?
Ah, but I cannot. I see those sad human eyes, and I must give in. My love gushes forth. Goodbye, Captain.
Fucking weirdo.
Ah, Captain Human, I was hoping you would return. I have great news. Were you aware that in one of your previous lives, you were Duke Franz Ferdinand?
What the fuck?
It's true. And before that, you were the Egyptian god pharaoh Atum-Tar the Sixth. This is amazing, Captain. Just fantastic. Imagine having been so many important people. Well, to be frank, your case is not all that unusual. It just so happens that almost everyone's past lives was famous, rich, and interesting people. It seems that if you were a turnip farmer or a salesman or something boring like that, you aren't reincarnated. When you die, you just kind of cease.
Fuck.
Isn't the universe a wacky place? Goodbye.
A dust world. It is way too hot to land on. 843 degrees, and there's nothing there worth picking up anyway. Goodbye. Next.
Ah, so once again you come to our region of space. All are welcome to our nest. We are the Kunk, and we cannot help but love all.
Short weather on that
Share
planet.
Our joy. Share our love. Are we not the Kunk? Yes, I said we were, and so we are. I must laugh and sing for the sheer joy of it. This is our way.
Any new news?
Here is news. Did you know that the lovely clear spindle which we gave you is actually part of a larger device?
Well, that's actually good information.
Other pieces. The function and origin of this alien artifact are unknown to us. But we thought that the charming little spindle on its own made quite a handy paperweight. Not to mention a catchy...
I wonder if tracking down the other two pieces of that device will be part of the main plot of the game.
We hope you like it. Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal stairs once more rotate into...
Did you hear the API got leaked? What API? How does an API get leaked anyway? Usually the point of it is... Anyway. I'm curious what the news is. DBD. Go on. Infrared world that is way, way too hot to land on. And there is... Well, I mean, just because I don't work on it doesn't mean I might not be interested in some kind of really juicy leak, but when you say DBD API, that doesn't actually mean anything, so I'm wondering what the news is. Oh, they're talking about, like, the very, very incomplete data mine of a couple of MMR details. Yeah. I don't know, I did hear about that. Some data miners were able to find a couple of values, and now people are jumping to some pretty crazy conclusions without actually knowing like anything.
I believe we may have mentioned that the glass spindle thingamajig has two other pieces that fit together with it. Just the other day, one of our psychics, while in the trance of
Plan Pricky.
found out the location of one of these.
Ooh,
curious
location of
areas
another
the
piece.
planet. Perhaps you are interested. Just before she fainted, she said, "A sphere of rosy color, a ball of red.
Rosy
by the
sphere.
hand of a foul race, deep in
Persei.
The sphere waits. In
All right.
a tiny voice, it calls for its two mates. Where are you? Where are you, Claire Spindle, Thingamajig, and other thing?"
Loved Westworld and Creed VR games. Any other VR games being planned? Well, I mean, I just joined, so I don't know what all the deal is, and I definitely wouldn't want to leak anything that's not been announced. So I'll just say, maybe, probably, at some point. I don't know. I know that they did just release a game, Big Rumble Boxing, Creed Champions, but that's actually not a VR game.
Let me call on the spirits of life. Ah, yes, is in store for this sort of spirit now strange intensity. Oh, you will have a great battle. You will almost be destroyed. But because you made friends with a certain bird-like race, they will come to help you at the last minute.
Minute.
Chances pass. Captain. When the crystal spheres once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
I think the Virtual Boy was way ahead of its time. Or the new VR headsets modeled. I would imagine that new VR headsets are doing their own thing. And any semblance to the Virtual Boy is just the fact that like it's the way to do it, if I had to guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they all just love the Virtual Boy so much that they can't not make something that looks just like it. What do we got? A pellucid world. Aha. So that purple there is exotic. Yes, exotic materials. They're worth 25 RU each. And there could be up to like 25 in that one deposit. So we're gonna save, pop down, and pick up that one deposit. Even though if we spend more than a second on this planet, we're gonna melt. So wish us luck. The Pan Queen is actually a JoJo reference. It's amazing how many bands are JoJo references. 9 Zo crystals. Easy.
Hello, human! We are
I'm kind of tired of talking to these guys.
What's the news of your return? What wisdom do you seek today?
News.
Back to the Clear Spindle business. We have had another telepathic revelation regarding this. This time, an old and venerable Pikunk named Oki
We've heard about
Birdie
Oki Birdie.
has had a dream sent to him by his spirit guide, Bosco. In the dream, Oki Birdie is surrounded by a sea of young Pikunk females.
I've had that dream
who
before.
all want nothing more than to mate with him in a passionate ceremony of blissful yelping. Oki Birdie is overcome. He hesitates, but the females rush forward and swarm over him. Oh, the Clear Spindle, yes, I'm coming to that. Just as he is about to pass out, Oki Birdie sees a clear spindle, a red orb, and a blue twisty thing all spinning about each other above his head. In a fit of ecstasy, he screams out the word, Draconis!
As he was coming, he
And
said
then the light dims,
Draconis.
And with a smile on his face, Oki Birdie sleeps. Quite a dream, eh?
The spindle, we gave it to you, and then we came. Will we ever get a cooking stream? Yeah, man, we should do that.
I gaze into all that will be. I follow the tiny thread that is you, Captain. I see shining rocks that sleep. They are annoyed. Someone is making a great explosion of light. They awaken. They are powerful. They face the one who disturbed them. Captain, that one wears your face.
Okay. Adios, Pikunkos. Well, they actually gave me a whole lot of good plot. So that... Wait, this is the planet we just came from. We now have potential locations of the Rosy Sphere and the Blue Helix. That's good. That's good. We got plenty of leads. It's just that my ship is so slow and weak that I'm having a tough time getting anywhere or doing anything. That's right, Skeleton. It is Star Control 2 in front of your very eyes. What do we got? An iodine world. Ooh, there's life, but there's also way too many earthquakes. Let's give it a try, because life is awesome. No, that's not what I want. No, stop. Games. Let's see if we can navigate the earthquakes so that we can, you know, shoot some life. DBD is our game. Yeah, I need to update that. Yeah, see, luckily earthquakes ain't shit. Ow. This fucking alien is, though. My god. Nearly lost a lander.
Did you know, the person who created the unit of electrical measurement, James Watt, was once boiling meat, and his glasses fell into the pot. His wife saw the whole thing and said, "What's cooking? Good looking."
Ah, fuck. What? Why are you the way you are, Akamel? This is gonna be tough, guys. I'm gonna have to play a little smarter. This is bad, actually. So, here's the frustrating part. You can stop your lander from blowing up so easily as soon as you buy upgrades from the Melnorme. But in order to buy upgrades from the Melnorme, you need to do this and get some data first. So first you have to fucking true glass a little bit before you get beautiful resistant landers. Good. Fuck! One more try. One more try. It's not even the earthquakes that are getting me. It's mostly lightning. Let's not get too greedy. Just spawns. The lightning is bullshit, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, we're doing well. Remember to save. Remember to save. A 2017 Pennywise Chia Pet. 2017 is when the first It remake movie came out, right? bit weird that they're making Chia Pets in 2017, but is it supposed to be like a reference to the original time period? People love Chia Pets in the 80s? No? People still love Chia Pets? 2017 remake is there's a remake of Chia? How do you remake Chia? Tax write-off? Ah, fuck. This better be worth it. I think that we can find Melnorme in this very star system to get them this data. See if we can get better landers. See that most of our crew is dead now, that's cool. Lost 60 people on the surface to lightning and earthquakes. Well, have a nice sleep, Shadow. Pretty far on the list. I know. I was just dreaming. Okay, that's it. We gotta get out of here. We cannot afford to go anywhere else. Straight back to Earth. No detours. Oh wait, no, I'm looking for Melnorme. Sorry. Where are you hiding, Melnorme? Where are you hiding? They may not actually even be here. If this is not a supergiant star, I may be looking for no reason. Does that look like a supergiant star to you? It looks pretty supergiant to me. Nope. Well, forget those guys. Oh. More life, except there's a level 7 earthquakes. Alright, well, forget you guys. I'm out of here. Roster. We're gonna put everyone back onto the mothership. The only ships I might actually put out right now are the Spaffy. Which one's Captain Fufo? Don't know. Okay, well. Back to Earth, cross your fingers, let's go. Ooh, we have got to get faster engines. Oh god, look at this clusterfuck. What's the news?
We have good news.
Goodbye.
Hello, human. I am afraid. Goodbye, Captain.
Jennifer Tilly is 63 years old today. Wow. The definition of a Fox cartoon mom voice. Oh, like Fox, like the studio. Gotcha. Hello, Lumi. Wait a sec, that's a supergiant star. Doing pretty good, playing one of my all-time favorite games. We just spent a whole bunch of time talking to hippie birds called the Pakunk. They gave me a clear spindle and told me about their dreams. Also, their species is almost been exterminated by angry space spiders. There they are. That's who I'm looking for.
Once again, we meet to exchange valuable tangibles.
Hell yeah.
Isn't this fun? Now, what can we do for you today?
I have some items I'd like to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
Check out all my alien lifeform data.
113.7 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 274 credits.
Booyah.
What great items would you like to buy today?
Give me the technology.
The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons twice as powerful as your ion bolt gun.
Gimme.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns. You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
Hell yeah. I haven't got the stuff.
Yes. Speed hours are letting me. Technology we are.
Oh yeah, I got it. 200. Cool.
Point defense laser systems to your flagship. What else?
Cool. So I got 2 technologies.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you.
Back to Earth time. The Hyperspace Jam is pretty good. I'm trying to think of what matchups the Earth Cruiser ship is actually good in that I might want to keep them around for.
I am at your disposal, Captain. Wow, you really hit the mother load this time.
No, you always say that.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, clear spindle device. Data, the object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade.
Welcome, Doctor, on
We
Twitch.
suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary, in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Honestly, he's like, oh, we don't know what we can do with this. But he also said it's a room temperature superconductor. Between 18 and 22 degrees. That's pretty amazing, right?
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
I think I'm gonna sell this cruiser. I can't build more Pekunk, eh? They gave us 4 cruisers, or 4 little Pekunk ships, which is nice, but they didn't give us the plans to build more. So still the only thing we can build are Earth cruisers, which suck, and Spathia looters, which are actually pretty good. Alright, once and for all, we are building thrusters. Our ship go fast now. Yes. Yes, we go fast. You know what? Turning? Overrated. Going fast is the new hotness. I'm okay with this. Turning's for suckers, exactly. I'm glad you understand. So I got a hint that the Androsynth are hanging out, I believe it was over here. Yeah, near Alpha Vulpiculi. It's not too far. Let's go pay them a visit. Oh, look at that. We's moving now. Zoom. Yeah! Wow, we are going. Hell yeah. USS Yep is not fucking around. Oh, there's Melmar right here. Opalescent World. It's a little bit too hot to land on, actually. 1,892 degrees. That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Your arrival was predicted by our soul crystal's vibrations. We already know why you are here and what you need from us. However, etiquette requires that we act as though we are ignorant of your desires. Now, what can we do for you today?
I got nothing. Leave me alone.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
Iodine World. Completely on fire. Goodbye. So our turning sucks a lot, but we're so fast, I don't care. Alright, now who's this alien who's sneaking up on us? Don't recognize that ship? What's this?
This is a system message from ship's computer translation subsystem. Incoming message, extremely unusual in composition. Translation includes many lingual anomalies. Overall accuracy of translation is unknown.
Hello, Extremely. I hope you like to play.
You're gonna miss something special, Aquaman.
Some campers are not so good for games.
Hey, what game are you talking about?
Is it time for playing yet?
Who are these people? Thank you, Mr. Sharpclaw. Greetings, I'm Captain McLean of the starship USS Yep, and we are having some difficulty translating your messages.
Yes, of course. Difficulty. Problems are difficult. Let's be special together. Spicy games are always fun.
Who are you, and what can you tell us about yourselves?
Who are you? You are not ores.
Thank you for the hydration.
We are ores. Ores are happy people energy from the outside. Inside is good. So much good that ores will always germinate. Can you come together with ores for parties?
What do you say, guys? Should we come together with ores for parties? Okay, maybe you could tell me why you're here.
Here is bright and smooth. The other place is hurt ores too much tired for keeping together.
No, big mood there, ores.
Other place is crumple. Ores are here now, but almost not yet. Soon ores are really here. You are help ores with party. Ores looking for you and find you.
Something about the ores is deeply unsettling.
Now, smooth plays all the time. And after now, never going back to outside. Never.
Never. Never going back to outside. Outside is hurt ores too much. Their breathing flaps? Well, what they're saying, because they have this like nice upbeat voice, what they're saying is that they came from outside and now they're inside, almost, not completely, and they're not going back. Which is all very weird shit to hear aliens say. Our charts show this as Androsynth space. Do you know what happened to them?
Androsynth are not here. Ors are here. You are not the same, too much like Androsynth. You are happy campers. Do you want to see our surprising toys? No, do not.
Oh god.
Androsynth are so silly. We do not tell stories a lot about them. No more Androsynth stories.
Do not ask what happened to the Androsynth. So we have two options here. What happened? Damn it! What did you do to the Androsynth? Which we are not going to say. We are going to be happy campers and not make the ores frumple. That's okay. I didn't really care about them so much anyway.
Aha! I am told, other Ors cousins, you are connected for camping. I am so right. It is happiest days to not care about Androsynth anything. So
Connected
now
for camping.
we can be together for friendly dessert. I am so right. I will tell them again.
Oh my god. You seem like friendly fellows. Perhaps you could aid us in our mission. When am I joining you on Friday? Like, it's not that I don't want to play Final Fantasy XIV, it's that I don't have time for anything new and cool. And that will definitely make me want to play.
Yes, yes. We are too friendly.
They are too friendly, it's weird.
Extremely happy sisters should correct each other for celebration. So much enjoyment. Shall we come to your house so that we can be relatives?
I'm not quite sure, but I think the answer is no. Or no point in rushing into anything. Let's think about it some more. No, let's get right in there. You seem very trusting. Why is that?
We are not trusting. We like to be together. Do you want to be together with us?
I do want to be together with Ors.
Always the other sad animals go away. But first, we have lots of fun. Too many fun is not enough. Do you agree? I think you smell like you do. This is the story about trusting. It is sad and makes many Ors dissolve or burst into several. Why is it that you are trusting? What a funny question. I am tired.
That's how I'm gonna end every speech from now on. I presume you are talking about an alliance. Yes, we are very interested.
Jumping peppers. This is Smiley time. You are campers after all. We will start alliance parties for better enjoyment.
Hey, thanks for answering my random question about SBMM around a week ago whenever you weren't even playing DBD. I really appreciated it and didn't have bits at the time.
Oh, thank you, Honey Badger.
We have learned this. It is no function.
I hope it was a helpful answer.
But Ors want to make campers happy every day. Okay. Hello. Now you are happy, I am sure.
Someone put a word in their phone and pressed middle button 50 times. I'm afraid I'm still not exactly clear on who you are or where you're from.
You are a silly camper. I am always oars. If I was not oars, then I would not be. But of course, I am oars. We are from the outside. Also, the Arilu Quick Babies are from
Arilu
outside.
Quick Babies!
It is the same, but not. Oars are from below. Arilu are from above. Oars does not like Arilu. Arilu are too much
Why they're asterisks in some of the words? Those are like
We
important
cannot
words that
have
aren't translating well.
When Arilu always jumping in front. It make oars frumple so much. These are fat words. Do you want to play this some more?
So we haven't run into the Arilu yet, but they're weird, creepy gray aliens. Basically, what we've established is that the Arilu are the aliens who have been, contacting Earth. They're the disc UFO, person abducting anal probe kind of aliens, and they live in like a different dimension. That's what this whole outside thing is about. The Oars are from a different dimension. The Arilu are from a different dimension, but the Arilu are from above, while the Oars are from below. So what we know is, don't ask them about the Androsynth. They will not tell any more Androsynth stories. It's good to see you again, I think.
That is funny. You think you see oars, but oars are not light reflections. Maybe you think oars are many bubbles too. It is such a joke. Oars are not many bubbles like campers. Oars are just oars.
This actually means something.
I am oars.
There he is explaining
I am
it.
one with many fingers. My fingers reach through into heavy space, and you see oars bubbles, but it is really fingers. Maybe you do not even smell. That is sad. Smelling pretty colors is the best game.
So what's being hinted at here, in a very unnervingly happy way, is that the Oars aren't individuals like humans. When they say campers, they're talking about us, like people. And the many bubbles are like individual life forms, which the Oars are not. The Oars are like they said, just individual fingers of some singular entity coming from below. Could stay and talk all day, but I'm afraid I must go. Farewell.
Yes, we do. Goodbye is the game. Hello, I am only Joe. It is funny enough. Do not forget to enjoy the sauce.
You heard him, chat. Do not forget to enjoy the sauce. Okay, there's a lot of Oars around here. Ah, fuck. Our ship is too fast and turns too poorly. The sauce, that's right.
I am expanding. It is so much squishy to smell you. Campers are the best. I have anticipation. And then what? Better parties in the middle for sure.
Better parties here.
I will tell again the many pieces. You do not know special things. Here is some. Time is not one, but many.
Okay.
Space is many. Colors are many. You are so sticky. You cannot slide like oars from outside to inside.
Oh my.
And in between. It is sad. But oars can pull the campers after being connected. This is soon. Ors are trying to pull the Androsynth, but they are so silly, they do not want.
Do not want.
Arilu can slide. Also Ta'Elo. Many can slide, but Ors are better, of course.
So we can read into this, actually, because we were expecting to find the Androsynth in this part of space, but they've completely disappeared, and instead these freaky beasts are here. And they said they're trying to pull the Androsynth to the outside, and they don't want to go.
Perhaps you have not been to the playground.
To the playground.
The playground is for Ta'Elo and for Ors.
We don't know the
campers
Ta'Elo yet.
Can go. It's more fun than several. The playground
372-291.
372.1, 261.9. Your silly numbers. You can go there for too much fun.
Too much fun.
Yes, we do. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now the Androsynth homeworld's around here somewhere, actually. Don't remember exactly where.
Hello to our house.
Oh, this is
Do
their
you feel better yet?
this is their homeworld, I guess.
If you are campers, you will enjoy the change, but maybe not yet. It is best if many happy Ors are coming to your house. Let's spitting the fun words.
Oh, thank you for the host,
several
Plushworks.
pieces, and then surprising things. Hello. I will say again for extra enjoyment. So much a fun game.
So much a fun game.
Hello. Hello. Next, I will spit slow time words to you for better dancing. Do you know? Ors can dance very well. Now, you are a happy camper, and Ors can give heavy space shifts for dancing.
I like the sound of that.
Ors will give. Ors ships have the go-go. Do you know? These are best for letting go near heavy space planet bodies.
They're actually giving tips on how to use Ors ships.
Go and going fastest to enter ships of the other. Then it is happy time.
Ors ships can release Space Marines. What they're saying is that if you release Space Marines near a planet, they can use the gravity assist to go really fast and be really hard to avoid for enemy ships. Dance equals fighting. Yeah, there you go.
Here is good news. 6 or 9 pieces ago, myself, the Ors, did not even smell your level. Can you believe? It is so silly. It is such a happy town. Then, the Androsynth made some slippery places, and then Ors can smell it. It smells so good, Ors are surprised. I myself push the fingers into the new town, and there are so many campers. First, the Vucks. But they are such silly cows. They ask so much about the Androsynth, we must dance with
So
them.
they're fighting the Vucks.
Then we can smell the Arilu. Again, they are jumping in front. It is always there is juice squeezing, and then we are not so frumple. Finally, we find you, the happy campers, and the Ta'Elo playground for sliding through. Where are the Ta'Elo? There they are. It is too much fun. We are too happy in this slow time heavy space. It is a better level for games. This is the everything story. Now you know.
The vibe I get is that Ors is like some kind of spooky extra-dimensional being, but it's like a childish extra-dimensional being. It's kind of like a little bit naive. It doesn't really understand the consequences of everything that it's doing. Hello, Bucky.
Yes, we do. Goodbye is the game. Hello, I am only Joke. It is funny enough. Do not forget to enjoy the sauce.
Do not forget to enjoy the sauce, chat. Death's Door. I don't think I know that one. Copper World. Got some minerals. Let's go pick them up. Oh yeah, we zoom in now. We bought some speed upgrades for our lander. It's really hard to navigate now. I can't turn. Alright. There we go.
I am expanding.
Yeah. It's squishy to smell me.
Even more pleasant combinations. I am successful the most. Perhaps after the biggest party, you will understanding the ores, and I can showing you other levels. There are so many, but you only
I think I get it,
play
Ors.
on this one. One is not enough. We are friends now. Never be afraid to open enough and spread the wax. Yes.
Never be afraid to open enough and spread the wax. Oh. Mind you, while we're out here having parties with the Ors, our friends the Zoc Fod are getting obliterated, so we can't dilly-dally too long. Uria World. Nothing there. Selenic World. Those are just slurping sounds that somebody made in front of the microphone, I'm pretty sure.
I am expanding. Yeah.
Not really in the mood to talk to viewers anymore. This stuff's not worth much, but it's very safe to pick up, so let's do the needful. Nothing. Thanks, Bunny Starlight. Are you lost? We're not doing DVD today. Or were you actually cruising the Star Control 2 directory? So they told me that this playground's at 372.261. Where is that? 372. 261. Delta Velpiculi. I guess that's the Anderson homeworld. You returned all clean and shit. Nice. Congratulations on no longer being filthy. Oh, we were going way too fast. That's it. When we get back to Earth, we gotta buy some turning jets. This is ridiculous. Okay, well there's life here, but it's way too dangerous to land, so forget that planet. You forgot how philosophically dark you get while bathing. Do I want to know? This seems fine. Oh, you're having shower thoughts. I guess we're all gonna die, but in the meantime, we can play video games on Twitch.tv.
Happy pieces! I am squirting nice colors.
Oh god.
Why? The reason. Camper friends have come to Talo Playground. Why are you coming to this?
What do you mean by playground? Can you explain some more?
Yes, yes. You say words, then I say. It is fun in between. More fun than dancing. Many gravity centers in heavy space make good party places. This is why we like the new town. So many campers, and then what? Even the playground. Such a surprise. At this playground, the Halo are making time jokes. It is too funny for the oars. The Halo are in heavy space, and next what? They spread to pretty space because Denari are chasing them.
We don't know about the Denari yet.
Now, Denari are sleeping, so oars can chase them. Then we can have a party. They are even better campers than you.
No one's better campers than
not
us.
Feeling bad. You are good enough campers, but not yet.
Well, that explains everything. Why are you here at this planet?
I will tell. This is Taelo Playground. Do you know? Taelo is not anymore the heavy space. They are not here. To play with Taelo, oars must spread into pretty space. There are so many good places.
So there's a race that used to be here called the Taelo, but they got wiped out by the Denari.
You do not
But I
know
guess by dying you
Taelo.
go to the pretty space.
You are campers. You cannot go into pretty space. Too bad.
Would you mind if you did a bit of exploring on the planet's surface?
You are asked if oars are upset. Oars are not upset. You are happy campers. Certainly, you are only slow time walkers. It is not fun on the surface in slow
Just move the
time.
finish line.
If you want to go, that is okay.
Yeah, oars are pretty nice, as long as you don't ask about the Androsynth. Oh, it's a treasure world too, hell yeah. Energy. Let's go pick up this gold and check out the energy signature. That's a lot of gold. What's this? Report from the surface. Captain, we have found an unusual glowing rock thing here on the surface. When we first noticed it, we thought it was a naturally fluorescing igneous dike. But upon closer observation, we can only conclude that this object is artificial in origin. Taelo design. Those guys sure built to last. Simple radiometrics show an age in excess of 20,000 years. Regardless of how old it is, it continues to radiate energy all up and down the EMR spectrum, with a concentration of emissions in the red infrared range. Even though it weighs a ton, we'll definitely lug this puppy up to the ship. One last comment before I sign off. Ensigns Hodgkins and Witherspoon have both reported extreme headaches and mental disarray whenever they approach the Taelo device. None of the rest of us have any problems, so either the ensigns are just being babies, or the Taelo device produces some kind of shield that affects only certain people's minds. Maybe the scientists back at the starbase will tell us more. Cool. How long do I usually stream in a day? 3. Yes, that's right. Streams are usually 3 hours. You got it, bud. Why have something radioactive in a ship? That's how horror space films start off, right? Speaking of horror space films, I recently went through the Alien movies. And I think that I must be some kind of heretic, because I actually kind of thoroughly enjoyed Alien Resurrection. I hear you're not supposed to, but I did. I'm not ashamed. I had a good time. I'm not afraid to admit it. What was enjoyable? I don't know. I guess, like, I liked the cheesy bounty hunter crew. I liked Winona Ryder's pathetic attempts to act. I actually really liked, like, edgy, what's her name? Ripley 8. Things that I legitimately enjoyed without any sense of irony. The sequence when they find the lab with all, like, the previous clones that are, like, you see the progress of the various experiments. Like, any scene with Brad Dourif in it. Winona Ryder was the android. Spoilers. Ooh, we found life. Time to go down and shoot it. Did you say Chucky was in Alien 4? Yes. I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Prometheus. Like, it's so dumb, and, like, why? In so many ways. But at the same time, it was the kind of movie that made me, like, think about it, you know? I couldn't get it out of my head. I think it might be the kind of movie that I love to hate. You know, it was interesting. Because, you know, a few years later when they released Alien Covenant, and it was, like, a more competent movie that, like, made more sense, I just remember being bored, and I don't remember anything else about it. It's like, I guess that's a movie? Don't remember it. But, like, the outrage that I felt about black goo, and, like, why did the geologist go into a cave and get lost, and why are people acting this way, and, like, what's the deal with the aliens, and like, all the potential that was missed with the engineer, like, all that stuff lives in my brain forever. Ah, fuck. Hey, don't forget that Mark Hamill was also Commodore Blair in the Wing Commander series. Truly his most important role. I should probably finish Alien Isolation. Ah, fuck. I basically just got to the part where I started actually having to deal with the alien a lot, and I started having less fun, which was disappointing, because I was really digging it until that point. Alright, we cleaned up every single life form on the whole planet. Goodbye. Unfortunately, I've already forgotten which planets I visited and which ones I didn't. They're not dead. They're all in suspended animation in my cargo hold. Okay, yeah, I definitely already cleared that planet, so... I don't know, maybe on higher difficulty levels, the, like, AI actually shows itself more. But what it looked like to me when I was playing it was just that the more you use something, the higher weight goes on noticing it. And then the fucking alien just gets randomly placed. So there was a segment I was playing which is in a small area, and you just kind of do exactly the same actions, but you'll have a different result because of where the alien spawns. And it was a lot faster to just zerg it until the alien spawns somewhere different than to actually like wait and try to be stealthy.
I had to quit my job as a grave robber because of 2 reasons. First, it isn't my thing, and second, I don't know how to properly use a shovel. I just wasn't digging it.
Thank you, Akamel. Hydrocarbon world. No, not even worth landing. That stuff is not valuable. Cherenkov. Should we go check out the Sextantis sector? Is this like if No Man's Sky was in a cereal box? Yeah, pretty much.
Another attack. I bet you weren't expecting that.
Thank you, Lumi. Let's save. And go. Blaze from the shadows. Outrunning probes. Yeah, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Nurse. Flashlight.
What is this?
We got it, baby. Isn't that sick?
You ara, 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 you ara.
Thank you for 25 months, Derpatar. I appreciate that. I don't understand why you wrote the things that you wrote, but I appreciate the ongoing support. Sounds like ooh, rar. It does kind of, yeah. Halides. I think there's one bit of radioactives tucked down amongst the worthless halides. Yeah, 11 astatine. A bunch of absolutely worthless crap. One of the common copy pastas. Alright. Well, thank you. Travis! I got your email today. I was shattered, actually. I was really looking forward to seeing you. Seems like it was a cruel necessity, though. Things being as they are out there. You will be in town. Ah, well, let me know. Guess what? It's time to meet the Vux.
Greetings from Vox, the last word in life form destruction. To gain an intimate knowledge of our engines of war, simply place both hands over your eyes and count to 3.
Why are you so hostile towards our species?
You are even uglier than I had thought possible.
Fuck.
Can't you see you are making me sick? Please, foul creature, turn your head, or better yet, put a sack over it. Never mind. I have adjusted my display so it is dim enough to be tolerable. In answer to your question, our response is simple. We must attack you because our masters, the Urquan, wish it so. Now, if you don't mind, stop nodding your head like that. We Vux do not share this range of motion, and it appears as though your neck is broken and you are a jabbering corpse. Ugh.
Oh, wow. Well, Trev, let me know if you think you'll be in town long enough for a quick game of old school Magic. I'm sure I told you all about how I lost my mind and built an old school cube to draft with nobody in the midst of a pandemic. Is there another reason you hate us? Come on, tell me the truth.
Do we need another reason? Ah, I understand. You refer to the first human encounter, the insult. What more can be said? On that day, your species proved its true crass nature.
Also here, have a diamond.
Pride ourselves on our open-mindedness, our ability to see beyond even the most bizarre and disgusting face like yours. But that insult was so low, so totally reprehensible, that we will never forget it.
And the Vux really hate us.
Honest, that event pretty much fixed our attitude setting at abhor. I suspect we will despise you forever.
The Vux are kind of queer-coded. Thoughts? Reminds you of Space Quest. Yeah, I feel that. What if we apologized? Could we talk truce then?
Probably not. You see, although we Vox are highly reasonable beings who would never judge our race solely on its appearance, the magnitude of your Captain Rand's insult was such that we will probably never forgive your species.
I'll try anyway. The people of Earth hereby apologize to the Vux.
Nope. I didn't think that would be sufficient. It lacked conviction. Sorry, but I'm afraid we'll just have to kill you now.
Alright. I don't remember how to fight the Vux. I'm gonna try with my Pekunk. They have a short-range laser. If I can get behind them, though, it should be okay. That didn't really work out so well.
Baby.
Oh yeah!
Idiot. Win.
This is the way.
Dummy. Stupid. Fool.
Ah, shit. Alright. I will yet again bring the Spathy out. Oh, okay. Fucking best ship in the game? Question mark? Ah, fuck. Why would you ever play anything but Spathy? Rest in peace, Tweety. Yeah, poor Tweety. It's like, of all the ships that you run into, the answer is always Spathy. Salandra probes? Spathy. Vux? Spathy. Urkon? Spathy. I can't turn. I sold all my turning jets to buy more thrusters so I can go fast.
Salutations, and may your sense of self-preservation always be so dim. As our intruders surround your vessel, you may care to raise both hands into the air above you and practice the ancient chant of the prancing Aoi master Zendux, which begins...
Let's try that again. We, the people of Earth, really, truly apologize for the stupid insult made by Captain Rand.
No, that didn't cut it either.
Alright, let's get with you out here again. It's like, the one chance that the Vux has is if they do their thing where they randomly spawn right next to you. Damn, you're faster than the spores even. They literally can't do shit. How does he remember our previous conversation? That's a very good question. Oh shit. I looked away to look at chat. Almost got fucked. Whoa, fuck! That's that close spawn I was talking about. Nice. We can just fucking farm bucks for money if we want. What? Where the fuck was this guy?
This is Vox Commander Yax. On behalf of the team here, I would like to say how very much we have all enjoyed taunting you, and to congratulate you on plumbing the limits of Vox courtesy, which you have now exhausted. Therefore, let me just say, die, you two-eyed, loathsome, faceless slug.
You were right. We were wrong. We see it all so clearly now.
I don't think your heart is in it.
Okay, I'm gonna take Fufu out. Oh, fuck! Dialogue is so good in this game. It really is. They really don't stand a chance. This is so sad. I need to play Silent Hill 4 for Halloween. I could probably be convinced. We do have a bit of a backlog, though. I'm gonna do Star Control, then Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2 may very well end up being our Halloween game. Wow! A rainbow world, which we stumbled on completely by accident. An anti-hate raid bot just got approved. That's cool. Shit. I'm lying, I knew where it was. I'm a fraud. I knew exactly where I was going. Not worth landing for that last little piece of crap. So the location of Rainbow Worlds is actually very valuable to the Melnorme. A Maroon World. It's Maroon 4, guys. It's also... Ah, fuck it, we'll land. We'll do it. What a shame they never made any sequels to this game. What a wild story, Aquamelon. If we keep cruising down this way, I think we'll run into yet another species, at which point we should probably double back and hit up Earth. Scooty, Gamma Scooty, Epsilon Serpentis. I love product. Yeah, more burbs. Yeah, I think we'll pop in here, say hello to the gay hut, and then head back to Earth, and that'll be it for tonight. No? Why do I keep going to roster when what I really want is games? Hello, Yehat. Ooh, that's a lot of Yehat.
What am I seeing on my view screen? It's none other than the flattened old face of our friends the human. But, oh, ally, are you not
I
knowing
love these
that we,
guys.
the Yehat, are allied with the Urquan now? And your presence outside the slave shield and in an armed starship are clear violations of your oath of fealty. Whatever shall we do? It just isn't the right thing to kill you, human, but as a loyal member of my clan, I must obey the wishes of our queen.
We should be allies, friends. Explain why this cannot be.
Your words are flying in the face of the facts, human.
Why are they Scottish?
We are no longer
Yes.
being your allies.
Scottish
Unlike
space
the noble of our
pterodactyls.
homeworld, we of the Starship Clans are bereaved at this course of events. The Queen's decision to be joining the hierarchy pains us.
By your honor, Yehat Captain, I, McLean, Master of the USS Yep, in the name of the United Federation of Worlds, call upon the Starship Clans to honor their word and fight for our cause.
As much as my heart cries to aid ye valiant human, I cannot. Each of us is sworn first to our queen, who has commanded us to treat ye as an enemy of the crown.
I'm gonna take a break from this dramatic monologue to ask about the Pekunk.
The cowards live? This is unbelievable. This is a sad, sad day to be hearing this thing from you, human.
Oh, they don't like him.
I can't even say their vile name. The Pekunk is the greatest embarrassment our species has ever suffered. Do not be calling these wretched creatures an offshoot of our species. Better is you be calling them garbage or droppings. Better yet, do not be talking about them at all.
Yo, he did not have to go so hard, but he did. Your species' obligation cannot simply be forgotten. What about your honor? Your pride?
Can't you see that you're killing me, human? The shame. The awful shame of it. What you say is true. We should be under the same wing, but damn your eyes. Our queen has given the Urquan our allegiance, and there is nothing I can be doing about it now.
He really seems so legitimately broken up. Ooh. Got a cargo hold full. We can drop this crap. Can't you leave me alone?
Human, what are you doing back here? Are you totally off your perch?
I never left.
We have sympathies for your cause, 'tis true, but we must obey the orders of our queen, however much we may disagree with them.
How did the Urquan defeat you? What happened?
We were not defeated, human. Never, never in the 2,000 years of the deep-knit queen have the Yehat ever suffered a defeat. It is this fact alone that is making our loyalty to the queen so strong. This is the unbreakable bond that keeps the clans together. When the Urquan were entering our home star system at
Gamma
Gamma Serpentis, we had
Write that down.
1,000 starships prepared to defend our home. And then the queen, she allied with the Urquan, and the fight is over before it even began. Ah!
Goes so hard. At least help us with materials?
We cannot. To be doing so would be a direct violation of our royal queen's commands.
think, Yehat? The sheer dishonor of it all.
We cannot be given you material aid, Captain. But perhaps you can make use of this information, Captain. When we were fighting the Great War against the Mycons, we encountered a number of odd worlds which... Spice mining. Shut up.
I called a Scottish plumber over to my house because I had a leak under my sink. He took out a backpack and grabbed a replacement for what was broken. I'm just happy he had a bagpipe.
At coordinates 639.5, 231.2.
639.
The Mycons were guarding this planet with an almost limitless
bagpipe.
number of
Well,
watches as though there was
Aquaman,
something
well.
of great value there. We could never break through their forces though we destroyed scores of their ships. Perhaps, if you fare better than us, or can somehow trick the Mycons to let you land, you may discover the secret and it may help you in your quest.
They give you a lot of hints. You just have to remember to, like, write them down. Goodbye, Yehat, our allies and friends.
Though honouring our past commitment, we are not. But we will be letting you go in peace.
That's nice, at least. Thanks, Starship Clans. Yeah, but can I finish looting that planet, please? Thank you. So yeah, the deal with the Yehat is that before they were able to have their final battle with the Urquan, the Queen switched sides, because I guess she didn't want to risk ever losing. Some dirty politics happened there. Am I near the Draconis system? Organon. Trianguli, Beta Trianguli. Sculptorus. I'm just checking if there's anything that I oughta check out before I head back. No, the Draconis is where the Spathi are from, right? Oh, that was Gruis. Where's the Draconis star system? Chandrasekhar. Columbae. Octantis. Orionis. Normies? The Normie star system? Never been there. What's this? Capricorni? Where's Draconis? That's the one that we heard about in Aki Birdie's dream. That's what he yelled out as he was coming. Draconis. Delta Gorno. Alright, let's cruise by the Gorno systems. See what's happening there on our way back to Earth. The green orbit ring indicates that it's in the zone for possible life. No life on this planet, though. Oh, who's that? Who could that be?
Attention, choose Aryan metal. Though most of my sensory instruments are malfunctioning. My mass indicator shows
Okay, so this guy is
of your vessel, revealing you are
slightly problematic.
I am the glorious Shofiti warrior, Tanaka. You killed my father, my mother, my many brothers, or 6 of my sisters. In fact, my entire species. Prepare to die.
Don't attack. We're not the Urquan, we're your allies.
A typical Urquan gambit, which has failed. And now I howl the scream of death. Yay!
So, the secret here is to not fight back.
So, the cowardly slug spawn has returned. You were most fortunate last time, you hideous, toothless freak. But this time, I shall surely destroy your vessel. You slithering eater of putrid devils.
Don't you know the war's over?
For me, it will never be over. Yay!
So, yeah, the Shofixti are like Japanese raccoon people? And their ship is like... Their ship's a suicide bomber? It's not great. I don't feel super good about it.
I see you're back for even more humiliation. You flatulent Urquan pup.
Look, Tanaka, the war's over, really.
For you, perhaps.
I'm not sure how many times you have to do this. I don't remember. It's expensive, too. Every time you escape like this, it costs 5 units of fuel.
I'll kill you this time. You pitiful, wiggling fancier of herd animal excrement. Too bad. Yay!
Ah, the raccoon dogs. Yeah. Oh no, if he goes into the planet... I'm afraid he's about to die. Now, we do eventually... Oh no, he's repeating. It looks like I might need to actually get the stuff that I need to progress the plot before I actually have to talk to him further. No one insults us like that, you toothless, piebald, impotent roof rabbit?
You rip, rudderless sack of decaying flesh, Urquan. You die. Die!
I'm running out of fuel. Alright. One last go, Tanaka. Those are mighty words from a dripping, snout-rotted little furball.
I will hang your withered reproductive organs from my posterior monitor. Yay!
just make sure that I can actually get back to Earth. To get back to Earth from here, it costs 16.5 fuel, so I can afford to do 1 or 2 more encounters with them.
I'll kill you this time.
Look, Donkey Breath, one more insult, and it's Vapor City for you.
Why, you wallowing, phlegm-filled, grunty belly ricker, you... Hey, Orquan never insulted me before. Who did you say you are?
Yes! The power of insults. I am the nice friendly ally you've been trying to kill, you idiot, moron, rat head.
Yay! What a fool I am! When you failed to launch fightercraft, I should have guessed. Just one of those mistakes you make in war. Suddenly, your words ring in my ears. Captain, is this true? Have the Urquan been destroyed? Has the ultimate sacrifice of my people resulted in freedom for the Alliance?
Yeah, so... in the, like, suicide bomber thing, they blew up their sun to destroy the Urquan fleet. But no, it did not say, it did not win the war. Well, yes and no. Mostly no.
I was a fitness warrior, a worthless shell. I must die.
Don't do it, old warrior. You still have much to live for.
Like what? My race is dead. My world is an arid rock. And I've seen all my turnarounds at least 100 times.
Oh no.
My life is over.
He's watched everything on
I have
Netflix.
already picked up a nice asteroid to smash into. So if you don't mind, I'll just go and kill myself. Unless you want to annihilate me yourself.
Shofixty, I am now your new commander. I order you not to kill yourself. Instead, join our fleet and fight with us.
To fight again? Against the Urquan? Yes! But no. I cannot leave my homeworld unguarded. I will remain here and keep a solitary vigil. Goodbye.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call that progress. Let's go back to Earth, save, and call it a night.
Greetings, Captain. It is good to see you again.
Oh, where did you come from?
Nothing new to report, sir.
What were you doing here?
I guard the homeworld. I seek revenge against its destroyers, the Urquan, and their vile battle thralls. I await the return of the hero Dakan, and the rebirth of my species.
What happened to your ship?
On my way home, I encountered a Vox intruder. Before I destroyed it, the Vox was able to affix some of those vile lipid things to my ship, and I had to return home at a greatly diminished speed. I did find one thing interesting, though, as I skimmed to the edge of Yehat space. I dropped into Zeta Sextantis to recharge some of my
Oh yeah, no, I already
energy
found that.
cells. So I moved into the extreme inner system. There,
Sure am, Magna
right
Nocta.
next to the sun, I found a very strange planet. It messed up my sensors somehow. That's why I could not recognize your ship at first. I'd never seen a planet like that before, so maybe you should investigate.
That's the first hint they gave you about a rainbow world, but I already found it. Where is your life-filled homeworld Kibetsu?
My people blew up the sun! Or at least they caused it to flare like a nova, destroying the many hundreds of hierarchy vessels that had invaded our system to enslave us Shofixty. I
Okay.
wasn't here when they made the sun flare. I was assigned to a Yahat squadron as a forward scout performing deep recon in Mycon space. We were sent to investigate reports of unusual Mycon activity around Beta Bra.
Beta Brahmi.
I was the first ship to enter the system. My scanners showed a small fleet of Mycon clustered around the planet, conducting a test of some device. The unit was small, not even half the size of my ship. When the Mycon activated it, a glow began to radiate outward.
It really is a shame they never made any sequels, eh, Internal Bleeding?
Suddenly, there was a flare, like a newborn sun, blinding me and overloading my sensors. When I recovered my vision, hours later, the Mycon and their device were gone. I was able to effect repairs on my sensors and depart the system. But I had been cut
Yes,
off from
what a
my
shame
brother.
3 and 4 got cancelled and never happened. When we were fighting, why didn't you use your glory device?
During my battle with the Mux, I decided to employ the weapon. But I guess I used too much gusto, and the switch broke. Good hunting!
How bad is the sequel? It's like a Matrix situation. All right, course set for Earth. Let's get out of here. First playthrough? Nah, I've been through this a few times. That's good. We did a lot of business in that sector of space. Next week, we will go get ourselves a faster way of hopping around the galaxy and do some longer range missions. Get yourself some turning thrusters. It is the next thing I plan to buy. But just fast travel was too tempting. I really hated limping along. Also, it meant that I couldn't outrun any aliens that wanted to stop me. Oh shit, I missed Earth. Oh, luckily the orbit of Venus stopped me. Did Howard come to work with me? Howard these nuts? What's up, Liquid?
I hope the battle fares well, Captain. I know you're busy, but I've got some news. We have been invaded by an alien race calling themselves the Ors. Though so far, the invasion is a friendly one.
Hell yeah.
The fish-like creatures have been stomping around the base in their robotic, walking exoskeletons, which look like combat vac suits, if you ask me.
Ors are here.
Based on the summary
for
reports I've seen
alliance
on their
parties.
Nemesis ship design, I have but a single comment. I like it. I'd say we have quite a nasty little surprise in store for the Urquan the next time you tangle with them. Also, in the log of your voyage from Unserwald, I read that you encountered a tumbling red probe that attacked the Tober moon, killing Captain Burton. Over the past few months, we have monitored an increasing number of these probes entering the system, and I'm afraid their population seems to be growing geometrically.
That's bad.
If this continues, in a year, space will be crawling with these things. I recommend you treat this as a serious problem now, before it becomes a disaster. Discover who is producing these probes and stop them from creating any more.
Or you can just farm them for 550 RU each. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you can keep this up, we'll turn that flagship of yours into a genuine dreadnought killer.
7,627 RU. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject Ta'Alo device. Data, whoever the Ta'Alo were, they were clever, way past us, probably even beyond the Shenjesu. As far as I can tell, with all our equipment, this thing is a rock. Just a rock. Nothing but a rock.
Nothing but a rock.
However, if you feed a current into it, anywhere along its surface, everyone on board this starbase who has Esper potential gets a bad headache. Well, we checked a bit more into that, and when the Ta'Alo thing is active, all evidence of Psychon interaction is flatlined. Nothing gets through.
That'll be handy.
Summary, if you keep this Ta'Alo rock device thing on board your vessel, I'll bet you're immune to any form of psychic attack, or at least mostly immune. That's the end of our scientist report. Bring back lots of minerals, Captain.
Cool. That'll be it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching Star Control 2. What I humbly put forth is one of the best games of all time. We'll continue next week, probably Thursday again. I think I'll keep doing a stream per week of this until we beat it. Next stream, I'm going to have to... So I had planned some weekend streams, but I'm going to have to update the stream schedule to cancel that because I am moving, and we're also doing... We've taken on a little bit too much here in the McLean household to do all at the same time. We're trying to move, but also we want to clean and paint, and we got to replace a countertop. But at the same time, we're doing a bunch of stuff with insurance. Like, insurance sucks. It's all very boring and takes a lot of time. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do those weekend streams. So I'm going to have to reschedule that stuff. I'm still going to do a Kill Your Sub stream. So I have committed that at least once a month we're going to do a stream of Dead by Daylight custom games with subs. I was hoping to do that on the weekend because I figured that with a Euro-friendly time zone you could fill up those lobbies and have some fun games. I'll still do it, but I'll have to do it on a weeknight. So it'll be a little bit late for our Euro friends. So yeah, I will soon update the stream schedule and let you guys know. In the meantime, nice to meet you. Back for the next one. Sounds good, Internal Bleeding. Bleating, yeah. Let's raid Polly. Very good dude. And I'll catch you next time.